son, we're about to go. But of course you will never know where the ship's gonna take you. But we all know this is the Shanon Show. This isn't a romantic podcast.
I don't know what I'm
the
talking about.
stories will never run out. Banana thoughts or some wet socks. Strap in tight, cause this is the Shanon Show.
Are you actually putting this on the podcast?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Shanon Show podcast. Yours truly, Shan Hyde, as always, hosting here today. We are at the Penn State Whiteout Tailgate. Yes, sir. I'm so excited to have this show here today. I have my good buddy here, Owen Singley. He's well overdue for his own episode. Not sure if you can. Is this your own episode? Is this happening? Is this what we have? This is it. This is episode whatever. Owen Singley. It's here. It's finally here. Yeah, and
I've been waiting for this day.
Yeah, come on, bring it in just a little bit. How long have you been waiting for? How much does this mean to you, Owen?
It means a lot because you've had me on as a guest probably like 4 times now.
Yeah.
And never even asked me about having my own episode. So.
Well, listen, Owen. You know, the circumstances, they change. I had you on for the trial, and gonna be honest with you, man, you kind of shafted me. You were not a very
that
good.
Was not on
you were
me.
not a good lawyer. I really hired you based on your performance for George Glover. I don't care. I don't care about the odds. A lot of people have bad things to say, and one person had good things to say, and you didn't have enough good things to say. What happened there?
I think you put me in a really tough situation.
Well, that's what lawyers are for. That's what lawyers are for. What are we talking about? Anyways, Owen, you're in State College. How's that feel?
It feels great. Yeah, I'm excited for the Whiteout.
Excited for the game? Who you got in the game tonight?
Penn State.
Penn State, let's go, baby!
I'm putting it at 17 points. Penn State win.
17 by 17?
Yeah.
All right, I like that. Can we get a little cameo? Who's behind the camera here? Jonny Hoppe? Jonny Hoppe with the Shanon Show. Jonny Hoppe. So Owen, talk to me about just like being back with the boys again. I mean, you got Jonny. When's the last time you seen Jonny?
It was yesterday when we took.
I
mean,
before that.
I guess it was in Okinawa right before we left.
It's crazy, man.
Been like 3 years probably.
Yeah,
it's been a while, and it.
Back together. And obviously I was nagging you guys coming up to Penn State. I'm telling you, this is where you got to be. I'm going to show you the Whiteout game tonight, man. 106,000 people strong in unison. This is what family's all about. This is the college football.
State.
Yeah, exactly. This is the college football experience, man. This is awesome. I'm so excited to have you guys up here. So what would, I don't even know where to go next. Tell me about your college experience so far. Obviously you're at UVA, a Cavalier.
Yes.
You have a girlfriend now, crazy development, but I feel like that should be featured on the story. Can we give her a shout out?
Yeah, shout out Elena.
Elena! Your name was just dropped on the Shanon Show podcast. She is now forever etched in stone in Shanon Show history.
That's a big deal.
That is a big deal. She'll be in the archives for a long time.
Yeah.
But how's UVA going, man, as a whole?
UVA is great. It's it keeps me busy, which is good, and I really enjoy it. You know, not as good football as Penn State. Nowhere near it.
Nope.
But basketball is nice, baseball is nice, so I'm enjoying my time there.
Yeah, I mean, UVA, it's a nice school and all. Like, look, I mean, Thomas Jefferson. Look, I love Thomas Jefferson. I'll be the first one to tell you. I'm a big Founding Fathers guy. Ben Frank's my personal favorite. But it's no Penn State. I mean, like, there's nothing like this. I mean, look, Johnny, show all the cars out here. Show how many people are here, man. This is insane. This is insanity. Obviously, it's not just all about football. You're doing computer engineering. Bring it back down, Johnny. Bring it back down. Talk to me a little bit about computer engineering. What got you interested in that? What put you on that path?
The first thing that got me interested was a class I took at Kubi with Mr. Shaver.
The Shaver?
If you remember him. It was an IT Essentials course, and I did pretty well, and he had me take like this certification exam at the end, and I got certified for an IT job, basically.
Yeah, okay.
So that got me interested, and then in college applications, I had to choose something, so
that's just what you picked?
That's what I picked.
All right, man. I like that. That's always, sometimes it's just as easy as that. Like we like to overthink it sometimes, but sometimes it's just you pick the one that feels right. And if that's what you had experience in, you had some certification, that makes a lot of sense for you, bro. So what does your future look like? What were you involved in at UVA? I know you were in part of some organization. You had a meeting on Friday that kind of delayed your getting up here, which I was a little upset about. Could have been hooping. But what were you part of at UVA?
At UVA, the biggest thing I'm a part of is the Navigators Christian Fellowship.
Nice.
I'm a small group leader in that, so I do a lot with that, leading a group of freshman guys. So. What
are you navigating?
Life.
Navigating life.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so deep, bro.
Yeah.
That is deep. That is deep. Navigating life with Owen Singley. That's really cool. I think we should get Brett Brown on the podcast. Can we take a quick break, come back after a commercial? And Brett Brown.
Red bottom kids, I feel like stomping in here. No oatmeal and grits, I'm eating cornfish in here. New space cool, feel like I'm Martian in here. Fuck a protest, let's start a mosh pit. Red bottom kids, I feel like stomping in here. No oatmeal and grits, I'm eating cornfish in here. New space cool, feel like I'm Martian in here. Fuck a protest, let's start a mosh pit.
Out of space, hot like a Martian in here doing donuts.
I'm so excited now. I know we're having a special guest join Owen and I, because Owen he truly cannot have his own episode. It's just something we can't really have happen. So here at the Penn State Tailgate Live, we last saw him at last year's Shammy Awards. He is the man, the myth, the legend, the assistant coach of the San Antonio Spurs, Brett Brown. Welcome to the podcast, my man.
Oh, it's great to be here, Shannon. You've become a great friend of mine over the years. So I'm honored that you invited me to come here for your Whiteout Tailgate Live experience.
This is awesome, man. I mean, I know you're coaching a game tonight in Philadelphia.
In about half an hour, so get the private jet ready to go once this podcast appearance is over.
What are you excited about returning to Philly? You're going to be seeing Joel again, the Sixers organization. Anything heartfelt?
It's a very exciting experience for me. some are calling this the Brett Brown game tonight. Apparently, according to rumors, they're going to have a video tribute for me. So, personally, I'm very touched.
A video tribute? What are they going to show you highlights of? Not drawing up good fourth quarter plays?
As a friend of yours, I don't appreciate the candor of your language.
Hey, it's just some friendly banter. Owen, you have any questions for Coach?
Not really. I was just disappointed in his performance as the Sixers head coach.
Whoa! What do you have to say about that?
How's Doc Rivers working out for you? That's all I'm going to say on that one.
Brett, what do you think of Joel's performance? I know it's only 2 games in, but last year he put up 2 MVP caliber seasons, and this year he looks a little lackadaisical out there.
All right. Here's the thing about Joel Embiid. He does this every year. He always starts off the beginning of the season rusty because, he's a big guy, so he can get out of condition very quickly. Mm-hmm. Also, he didn't play that much in the preseason, so he's a little out of shape. Give him a few games, and he'll be back to his MVP level that we all know Joel can be.
That's really great to hear. So, Brett, what's it like being back in the States? You spent the last few years in Australia, navigating the Australian Parkway, run into some scorpions from time to time. You have your pet dog, Zaire. Did he make the trip to the States?
Of course, Zaire did make it. He's in my house in San Antonio right now. Speaking of San Antonio, I love San Antonio. There's so many great sites. The Alamo. I know you're a military kid, so you remember the Alamo. The Riverwalk. There's so many great places at the Riverwalk. The Rainforest Cafe. The Hard Rock Cafe, the Outback Steakhouse. That brings me back home.
Does the Outback compare to real Australian cuisine, Brett?
It's exactly the same. Don't let any Australian tell you otherwise.
Owen, what do you think of San Antonio? Any opinions on San Antonio?
I've never been there, but I do remember the Alamo. Very good.
They got, Charles Barkley, they always say they got some big old woman down in San Antonio. Is this right, Brett?
I have to have no comment on that. I don't want to get in trouble. But, yeah, he's kind of right.
A lot of churro eating?
Yeah.
A lot of churros? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. We love the great state of Texas. Brett, what do you have? What are your expectations for San Antonio this year? A lot of people are bringing up the word tanking. You obviously are a tanking expert, having your time with the Sixers, going through some of those rough years. Do you think you're a good tanking coach? Is that a good description?
Well, let's not use the word tanking. We're going to say developing roster.
Oh.
So, Greg Popovich had a young developing roster this offseason. They weren't expecting playoffs. They were expecting development. So he's like, Brett, you are the man perfect for this job. I need you this year. So we don't know what's going to happen. Maybe we're going to be in line for Victor Wembanyama, the French phenom. But who knows? We got a good win against the Pacers last night, so maybe we can still compete for the play-in.
That would be great. I'd love to see you guys in the play-in. Obviously, you have Jay, Rich, Josh Richardson. Do you know he's a military kid, Brett?
I did not, actually. And he was actually a player of mine in Philadelphia. I still did not know that.
Well, that's, if you could help me out, Brett, I would really love getting Josh Richardson on the podcast. Is this something we can work out?
Well, do you really want Josh Richardson on the podcast? I mean, I like Josh Richardson a lot, but he wasn't exactly lights out for you guys in Philadelphia.
I don't know. I thought he was a good guy. Coach, I really appreciate you being here. I know you have a really tight schedule. Any last words for Coach Owen?
Nope. They're probably gonna lose tonight. So.
Oh, let's go Sixers, baby!
Some Spurs fans may want us to lose tonight. I won't say why, but there's a certain player from France who's very good that a lot of Spurs fans want to have on their roster next year.
I hope you guys get really good draft position, and I hope to see the Spurs.
We're also gonna try and bring in some guys: Zaire Smith, Hollis Thompson, Jakar Sampson. Those guys could make a good starting five with Victor Wembanyama.
Mike Muscala, maybe?
Ooh, I like the Mike Muscala.
Jonah Bolden?
The Moose. Jonah Bolden, good friend of mine. We went on a safari together once in the Outback.
That's great. Well, Brad, I really appreciate you joining the show today. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. Yes. Enjoy the game, all right?
Of course.
And we're back here with Owen. Quick commercial break. Owen, man, explain the vibes right now. How does it feel out here? Real chill, getting a little chillier. How you feeling?
The vibes are immaculate.
Yes, sir.
Everyone is excited for the game. Mm-hmm. I'm excited for the game. I don't even go here.
Yeah.
It just seems like a great atmosphere. Probably, I mean, this weekend I went to Philadelphia. I saw the Phillies game.
That's right.
Game 4 of the NLDS.
Yeah.
They won. They clinched it. Now I'm at the Penn State Whiteout. 2 of probably the best sports moments of my life happening within the same week.
That is unbelievable. That is quite the experience. Can we talk about the Phillies for just a second, Hoppe? We got time? How about those Phillies, baby? How about those Phillies? We're talking about the Fightins. We're talking about the Fightins, baby. Owen, they're playing a game tonight against the Padres. We got Bailey Falter on the bump. How are you feeling about this game?
I love Bailey Falter. I love watching him pitch. I think he's probably only going to go 2 innings. But
2 innings?
I think he's got 2 innings.
2 innings. He's our starting pitcher, Owen.
We're gonna go him, Syndergaard, and then I think it'll be a close game.
Who's your favorite player on the Phillies?
Favorite player?
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
I mean, I gotta go Harper, dude.
Harper, okay.
He's just too good. MVP.
He's awesome.
Come on.
He's also Dr. Agustina Gonzalez's favorite player. Speaking of which, Dr. Agustina Gonzalez is in the building. No way. Please. Oh, my gosh. This is so out of nowhere. Dr. Agustina Gonzalez joining us from Arizona. She was at the ABC Geology Research Center. She's been researching tectonic plates for quite some time now. What's your latest findings?
Unfortunately, this is not something I can really talk about right now. It's confidential.
I understand. It's really top secret research you're doing out there in Arizona. We're really thankful. But I just want to double down on something. From what I understand, I don't believe the New Zealand exists. Owen, you don't believe New Zealand exists?
No, I don't.
It does not at all. Johnny, you think New Zealand exists? No? Didn't think so? Brett Brown? Wait, don't show him. He's in the nude. Dr. Agustina Gonzalez, I just have to double check. New Zealand exists or doesn't exist? Have you gotten any backlash?
New Zealand does not exist.
Oh my gosh, you started sounding a little bit different there. That was
I'm sorry, I just got a little bit nervous. It's a very controversial opinion, but no, New Zealand does not exist.
You know what? I'm glad we're on the same page. That's really exciting stuff. What do you love about the great state of Arizona? Tell me some Arizona fun facts, since that's your hometown.
It is very hot. A lot of cactus, a lot of cacti.
Cactus and cacti?
No, just cacti.
Yeah, gotcha. How about those Cardinals, huh? Yeah, not a big sports fan. She's busy doing research. That's what we want from our scientists. We don't want them spending time drinking beers away on game day. Owen, you're in the midst of a great scientist. Any questions for one of the great intellectual minds of American society?
I don't have any questions. I'm just glad she's supporting our opinions that supporting the cause that New Zealand doesn't exist, because it's something people need to know more about, and I think she's doing a great work for us here.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, like, we really need more people like you in our community, especially the military kid community. We need our opinions reinforced. We need to be empowered. And whenever we have these takes that are really important to military kid community, we need scientists to come and back us up. This is what we need. And I'm so glad that you're the person to do that. What do you think about the game tonight? You going to the game?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Who you got in the game tonight?
Huh?
Who's winning the game tonight?
Penn State!
Yes, sir! Penn State, how many points we winning by?
At least 10.
At least 10. That's modest. That's fair. That's fair. I like that. Any parting words for the Shans?
We are?
Penn State! So Owen's own exclusive episode, as you can see, goes off the rails quickly. Because, Owen, I'm just not sure if you have what it takes.
I know I have what it takes. I think you just didn't have anything prepped to go for.
Whoa! Are you calling me an unprepared host? First of all, Owen, I am one of the best in the business. I am.
Kids podcast, yeah.
Yeah, best military kids podcast, best military kids host. Any parting words for the Shans now?
Thank you guys for all the support.
Yeah.
You guys have been great. I know Shannon really loves you guys.
And to death.
Yeah. It's been great watching the community grow.
That's awesome, man. That's actually so sweet. That's really sweet, man. We're coming up on season 10. Johnny wants me to quit podcasting, but we'll see how that goes. Episode 100 right around the corner. And he's avoiding the camera time right now as much as he can. We're looking at his crotch right now. I wish I could get an image of this crotch cam. Just like the way he's holding it too, it's like he's got his dong in his hands, but it's all right. It's all right. I'll see everyone next week. This is the Shanon Show as always, and go Penn State, we are, baby.
There is nothing like the whiteout. This is a bucket list for anybody that loves sports. They're ready to enter. Fireworks are flying here at Beaver Stadium. And here come the Nittany Lions. And entrance doesn't get any better than that.